Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Siwo. For those of you who don't know me, if you are new here, welcome to the family, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for stopping by once more. So guys, I missed y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I've been taking videos and then I just never get to upload them, or I just get busy or busier to actually edit them. But when I finally get the time, I'll do that. And then yeah, so it is a Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday after work and I just missed y'all, felt like talking to y'all, so we're just gonna have a sit down video and I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm unscripted, did not get time to go through whatever I wanted to say, but all I know is that we're gonna be talking about coincidence versus being aligned. Okay, basically, I don't think I believe in coincidences. Don't get me wrong, I used to believe in coincidences, until I got to a point in my life where I think I was aligned enough to understand that being aligned results to synchronicity. It gets you in sync to how the universe communicates, to how God communicates, to how your guides talk to you, to an extent that I stopped believing in coincidences, and that anything that happens and anything that catches your attention was meant to happen. It was meant to catch your attention. Yeah, so basically guys, this was triggered by a phase that I went through. My word for this year was intention. That anything that I do, may I be present, may I be fully in it, and may I do it with intention, right? And it came with a lot of unlearning and learning, of which I am very proud of, because now I get to see things from a different perspective. I get to understand what informs a certain behavior from me. So it should have been like 3 months ago, if not 4 months ago. It's really been a while, where there was a pattern where I saw the word a change in perspective. The leading word was perspective, right? When I went on Instagram, there was a post about change in perspective. And when I went on YouTube, I actually got a notification from YouTube where Ntabi posted a video about change in perspective. And now in one day, that was the second time I was seeing perspective. And then whilst I was going on Twitter again, I saw the word perspective. And throughout the day, I did not pay attention to it until I got home. And then I was reminded of how today I kept on seeing the word perspective. And I jokingly and lightly said, okay, universe, if this is you talking to me, I hear you. Because remember, before I used to believe in coincidences, and I would have just like slightly said, this is just a coincidence. But now I got myself aligned, or I was aligned to a point where I needed to pay attention and understand and acknowledge that, okay, I've been seeing this word for more than once in one day. Are you talking to me? What is it that I needed to hear? And I kid you not, I saw that those posts yesterday, and then the following day I get a call from my work telling me that I need to do a presentation. Basically, I need to do an unprepared speech. Normal instinct, I would have complained. I would have said this is not part of my job, and just like say all the negative things. But when that happened, I was reminded of how a change in perspective can change everything. And I had to change my perspective from, this is not my task. I am not signed up to do this and whatnot. I did not prepare. I did not have enough time to go through the slides. What am I going to say and whatnot? And just take it as it is. Now, when I was at that point, and like I said, that I got reminded of how I needed to change my perspective to be able to do this presentation and do it the way that I understand it, or the way that I can best do it in like 2 hours time without preparing. And I had to change my attitude. And then that's when it hit me that, you know how we get too busy to even forget to pay attention to how the universe communicates with us. Funny enough, in John chapter, I think it's 10:24, where God says, I know my ships, they hear my voice. It's something along those lines, but I got reminded of that after I've gone through the presentation and whatnot. And then I went back and I was like, oh my God. When I kept on seeing the word perspective, that was God talking to me. That was God telling me that if I come across something, instead of just saying the negative and just mumbling and doing anything that I don't want to do, then I should just change my perspective and things will be easier. And you know, it was a very oh yeah moment for me. It was nice, it was beautiful, and I am just here to encourage you guys that maybe if you change your perspective, maybe if you try to get aligned. Being aligned doesn't really require so much. It is when your up body is in touch with your lower body. It is when your whole being is in touch with anything and everything that's happening around you. So basically, alignment is being able to hear when the universe talks to you. It is being able to understand why you're acting in a certain way, what influences certain things. It is really not like a hard task to do. Just practice grounding, practice to be in the moment, listen to yourself, be by yourself, and be fully happy with being yourself. And then, yeah, maybe life will be beautiful. Maybe you'll start having more nicer days than the bad days. Speaking of such, on perspective again, like the change in perspective thingy, you know how you say you having a bad day, and the funny part is that on this day I really thought that I'm having a bad day, and one of my colleagues, slightly going through her phone, she comes through a status or a post where it says it's not a bad day, it's just your attitude. And then that was another shift in perspective for me, that okay, maybe if I try to see things from a brighter side, maybe then it's not an also bad day after all. It's just I had a stinking attitude at that moment, and I had to change my perspective and try by all means to lighten myself up, even if it means listening to music, watching a video that's gonna boost my mood, or talking to someone that's gonna uplift my spirit, so that whatever I do throughout the day does not reflect my stinking energy, but it will reflect brightness, happy mood, and I'll be able to do things with my utmost best. So I just came here, guys. I feel like I'm talking alone, of which I am, but no, I'm talking to you guys. So I'm just here, guys, to encourage you to change your perspective when you come across certain things. Maybe you know how my life motto is. Life is just like a meandering river. Whenever you come across an obstacle, you just need to cut a new path. So maybe if you come across something that's like ruining your day, you just change your direction, you go the other way. If you come across someone that's having a negative attitude towards you, you reflect your niceness and kindness to them. At the end of the day, they will notice that okay, I was wrong. Maybe they'll come back and acknowledge it, maybe they won't, but you did your part. The nice thing is that when you are kind, you get to have a nice day, you get to have a very relaxing and beautiful life. I just hope that you guys get aligned to a point that you are even able to hear when nature talks to you. You are able to hear when certain words are just being spoken, and you seeing repetitive patterns, and then you pick that message up and you are able to say, okay, I hear you. What do I need to do? What do I need to cut out? What direction must I take? Guide me. One thing about the universe, guys, is that it gives you back whatever you order. Order your day, order whatever it is that you want, and the universe will give it back to you. With that being said, remember, all it takes is a change in perspective. I love you guys. Bye.